right, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing out there? It's a pretty good Wednesday. I don't have too much to say on it. It's not a big hater of this Wednesday, so to speak. I'm I'm somewhere chilling in the middle of all this. I have been sorry. I'm looking at some stuff for what we're doing here. I gotta turn this music down. This is really loud. Everyone's doing well out there. Yeah, it's overall pretty good. Alright, Diaz is running a little late, I see. So I'll save some of the stuff a little bit for later. I have a ton of bookmarks that I think was really interesting and fun to kind of package together as like something interesting to talk about during today's stream. Um, how much of it that'll actually be like interesting for you guys, I don't know. Um, I am going to try to quickly organize my stuff here. Just in terms of release time. Yeah. Yeah, that one's maybe not as interesting anymore. Some of the stories that I have been saved like as all this as the whole thing went along, so I have to kind of like update on the fly with all this. Let's see here. I think we're doing pretty good here. Yeah. You know what? I'll save this. I have one I want to save for last because it's really wholesome. Actually, I have two really nice and wholesome ones that I figured would be really nice to share with you guys. All right. I wonder how much time I should kind of waste just dilly-daddling. I mean, we got time to dilly-daddle. I saved I saved a really fun one for today. Hold on. This one's purely for joke. This one's not serious at all. So let's see here. Voila. Can I please have these not on? Because this is super risky. I don't know what... And look what happens when I assume. Yeah, this all gets bigger, but it's like I'm on a phone from ancient times. As far as I know, I can't really turn the comments off. I have a control panel thing up here. Not you guys can see it. Let's see here. Oh, you can see it a little bit. I want to hide replies. Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do in my... I have a level... If you're wondering why it says Twitter up there, it's because I have a panel over here, and I'm trying to figure out if I can use it to go ahead and hide all these replies down here. Flash blocking, add muted word, hide quoted tweets when viewing a tweet. Don't use chirp font, SGUI tweaks. Unblur sensitive content. That's maybe not. Hide sidebar contents. Actually, that might be a good idea. Yeah. Wait, what does it show? You know what? Yeah, probably for the best. Hide metrics. I don't really care. I have the option to hide grok, but there's no need for it, really. Hide more. There's no experiments in this version. Use following by default. Retweets. Quote choose. Retweets a list. Hide tweets quoting accounts. Hide see new tweets. Hide inline prompts in timeline. Hide full width timeline content. Hide sidebar and let timeline go full width. No. Place expanding and change this. Yes. Hide views under. I don't really care about that. Hide verify notifications and follower tabs. Hide or restore headlines and external links. Restore quote tweets. What is that? Oh. Restore other links under tweet. Restore headlines under external. Yeah, that one's really nice. Premium checks. No. Hide blue check. No, it's fun. Hide premium upsells. Yeah. Hide subscription. Add muted word to more. Fast blocking. Hide retweets in your word profile. Default to latest tab in search. What to choose when viewing a quote tweet. I don't think I can. Alright, well that sucks. I'm risking a lot by showing this down here. Alright, this was, I had a couple different lists, because I always think it's fun. Before an event, people will make lists. Some of them are going to be absolutely fake. This one was very, very, very much so fake. If you can't see why, this one should be very obvious. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered Remake. Yeah, also The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered Remake. That's incredible. Silent Hill 2 Remake Remastered. So we got remastered remakes and remade remasters. That's incredible. God of War 2018 Remastered Concord Remake. Astrobot Remastered. What is Until Dawn Remake, Days Gone Remastered, Horizon Dawn Remastered. This one is actually true, but this one also leaked ahead of time, so not too insane. But I thought that one was kind of funny. There's another good one here. State of Play, PC, Bloodborne PC port, Bloodborne Remastered, Bloodborne 2, Bloodborne Kart, Bloodborne Forbidden West, Bloodborne The Way of Water, Born in Blood, Blood of the Born, Elden Born, Bloodborne DNC, more pig fisting, Jason Bloodborne, and Left for Born, and then Knack 3 at the bottom. And someone on the right, you can't see it, says, finally, Jason Bloodborne. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I really love some of these tweets. They were really, really fun. Trying to see if there's anything. I think, so what I have is mostly compacted, and I think it's something we gotta kind of just do one by one. I guess we can get some of the less interesting ones out of the way. According to The Verge, Microsoft is moving Game Pass into a single Xbox mobile app. So that's really awesome. Currently, at the very least on iPhone, I don't know what the case is on Android. We have both, and I'm trying to see if I can show it. I think I have both of them. Yeah. I have an Xbox app, and then I have a cloud gaming app and a Game Pass. Well, actually, the cloud gaming one isn't an app. It's literally just a browser link on my phone. The fact I can move this under one app, thank you. I don't want multiple apps. Just give me one app like PlayStation. That's all I want. I don't know if this will allow game streaming, because I still think there's some Apple rules from the store and things like that. So I doubt that's going to be like happening anytime soon. So, but at the very least, they're stepping one step in the right direction. Let's see. What else can we kind of move? All right, I guess there's this one here. IGN did a Game of the Year community vote. So you could vote on what the top game should be, and Black Myth Wukong was the winner. But according to the tweet, the official tweet from IGN, they weren't even on the list. They were no, apparently Final Fantasy Rebirth actually won, even though it got second place. So that's an interesting one. That's a really, really interesting thing that's happened while I was away. IGN, I just like, look, okay, I like to follow IGN because they still have some news, but I've definitely come to an understanding just when it comes to the reviews, don't fucking listen to them. Don't give a shit about any of this. Yeah, no shit. Black Myth Wukong is like the top of the community game. It's all I'm hearing, but I don't understand it. But a lot of people seem to like it, and good for them. Sure, all happy days. And I'm sure there is a lot of people out there who is enjoying Final Fantasy Rebirth as well. But to kind of just be like, no, it's not really in the list. There also was, and I don't know how legit it was. There was. This is a terrible quality. This was from IGN's website, where it was like seemingly doing some weird things with the numbers. I don't know if we can see it on this one. Can we see it on this one? I don't know. This one's shit resolution. I'm trying to scroll. So it's 74%, 73%, 72%, 73, 72, 73, 78, 73, 73. Yeah, I guess that's really all I can see. This is a 12-minute clip that's in like 320p. So, yeah, not really a lot to see there. Still pretty interesting. Trying to see if there's something else we can kind of move on to. I guess I don't know how interesting Deers will find this, so I feel like we might as well move into this. Marquez Brownlee, as dubbed by Mr. Will Smith himself, or as the rest of the internet knows him, Marquez Brownlee. He released an app with a bunch of wallpapers. As the text says, designed by artists, handpicked for you. I get the idea. I think he mentioned it. I was watching his iPhone 16 review, and he mentioned this, and I get where he's coming from with this. He's like, a lot of people are constantly asking me where on earth am I getting all these wallpapers from. So it's like, I'll create an app that's in one place with a bunch of cool artists. Unfortunately, it seems the way he went about it wasn't really the correct way, and it left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. Hold on, I gotta update that one and said X. Oh my god, it won't give me anything else. So it was found out that, at least according to the information they provided in the Apple Store, that they were tracking a lot of unnecessary stuff, especially considering it's a wallpaper app. there's apparently a ton of ads. Again, I haven't used this, so I can't really confirm this, but this is what I've been hearing left and right regarding the app. Tracks a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of ads, and it has a $50 yearly subscription. I think it's like $15 if you're like doing it per month. And then like you can see here, like, so you either pay for the full resolution, or you watch ads and you don't even get the HD for that. And people have been complaining that the wallpapers featured in the app so far are not particularly interesting. So obviously people were a little bit unhappy. I feel like this one has to go here. And to his credit, he responded. So he stated that he's happy about the fact he can get mass feedback immediately. Sorry, I'm looking through the text as we're going along here. I've read this tweet earlier, but not today. So excuse me if I don't remember everything that was in here. He agrees that there's an excessive data disclosure. But he does say that they wouldn't actually ever ask for a location, internet history, and a bunch of other data. And it was too broadened, and they will be fixing that. And sounds like it was potentially driven by the ad network that was running the ads through the app. So yeah. He says, yeah, it's a hefty price. But doesn't sound like it's getting cheaper. Interesting enough, I showed this one for a tiny bit. It seems like they haven't really locked down the actual images too well. So if you know where you're going, which this user apparently found out, you can essentially just grab all the different images in the app, high quality, completely for free, without paying for anything, which is not great. I guess that's a lot more of a trust system there. And someone also went ahead and created a script that's gonna allow you to download all the the images as well, without paying a thing. So that was a fun little trip there that I thought I'd take you through. Like I mentioned, I get why he created the app. I feel like there's probably a better way of going about it, but I also understand like there's a balance to be struck here, and I feel like while I understand you got to pay the artist who are utilizing your app to give some probably wonderful wallpapers. Again, I haven't seen it, so I can't say otherwise. I feel like this was potentially not the way to go about it. I agree that seemingly from what I've seen, there's a lot of like just ads everywhere, and some of the apps, some of the wallpapers are insane. One of them I saw was literally just an orange color that you could download off the app, which seems insane to me. As anyone who has the tiniest skill can open even a free, like, what is it, GIMP, and create that wallpaper themselves in 5 seconds. Like, that's a bit much. So maybe it's more like it's I obviously don't know anything about running apps or anything like that, so I can't say too much, but I feel like maybe lower the subscription the first bit, get some users in. Seems like that's a usual trick that seems to work for people. maybe don't start it right at the top. Possibly provide an option to purchase different ones individually if you feel like there's a desperate need for an artist to be compensated for that one. And if there isn't, why lock it behind anything? SD or HD? Make it a gallery where some of them ones in there can be charged for, and then maybe keep an eye out for which ones those are, so people don't pay a bunch of money for an HD version of an orange wallpaper for their phone. Like, no, that's stupid. But then again, of course, I can't say too much as I have not downloaded the app myself, and this is just my perspective and my opinion on this. And with that, we will move on from this interesting little story. If more happens with this, I will definitely come back to it and look into it again. Because I think it's fun and interesting. Gosh darn it, my boy Mr. Diaz is not here yet. I thought this was an interesting tweet from Pirate Nation, who has said that apparently a employee at Sweet Baby Inc. had admits that their goals is to burn the gaming industry to the ground. Now, I had never heard about Sweet Baby Inc. until recently, and it was actually regarding all the it was about Assassin's Creed Shadows. I hadn't heard about it until then, until like it was regarding that. I don't know if this is real, but if it is, goddamn, that's I don't know. Please leave our precious gaming industry. You can teach them a lesson. By all means, teach them the largest lesson you got in the book. By all means, do that. But beyond that, Also, Star Wars Outlaws is apparently coming to Steam November 21st. According to Warrior64 on Twitter. I've only played a little bit of it on PS5. But yeah, I'll pick this up on PC when it hits. that I can say. But I'm not in a rush, so I don't mind the fact it's not coming out until November 21st. Oof. Next one is definitely it's a bigger F, and it's one that I feel for the people out there. So for anyone who doesn't know, recent games from PlayStation that's been coming to PC have required that you log into PlayStation Game or PlayStation Network. And I'm assuming partially there's some like DRM stuff in there, but it's also due to achievements. So you can earn achievements while playing, and it's through their whole stuff. And they're like, you get a little thing along with it, a little program that runs. I don't mind it too much, personally speaking, but then again, I'm also very much so in a country where PlayStation Network is fully accessible. Unfortunately, there's a lot of countries where it isn't, and bogging the game down with this requirement essentially means that you're now losing out on customers in those countries that can't play it. However, it seemed like there's a brief moment of light shining from above as a mod was created quite early on for God of War Ragnarok on PC that was removing the PlayStation Network. That was until today, evidently, according to this, where said mod was removed from Nexus Mods and apparently GitHub as well. So the lovely people who are trying to make sure that these games can be played outside of these or outside the countries that have PlayStation Network available have essentially been told to go fuck themselves by PlayStation. Come on. I understand there probably some things, but if you know there are countries that doesn't have this option, either find a way of making it possible for people to sign in the PlayStation Network, or allow those countries to play without them. It doesn't seem like it has to be that big of a deal, but apparently it is the PlayStation. I don't know who at PlayStation is insisting on this, because it didn't start out like this. When we got PC games at first to PC, PlayStation games to PC first, they didn't have this thing. This was a recent thing. I can't remember what it came with. It was what was it? I don't remember. Sorry. But it was a game from this year. I want to say maybe last year. That had started that this started. It was Ghost of Tsushima, I think, that started having this. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. But it really sucks to see that PlayStation is continue on insisting this. And what's even more fun is they're remaking one of the bigger titles. I don't remember what the name is currently of it. They're remastering. It was leaked beforehand. Actually, you know what? I can figure this out. Let me scroll down through here. Horizon Zero Dawn. Right. Horizon Zero Dawn was originally released for the PlayStation 4, playable through PlayStation 5, and is also available on PC. The original version does not have a PlayStation Network requirement, but the remastered version will. So you can technically play it without it, but you won't get the full new version of it. So that definitely sucks. Moving on. Ghost of Tsushima sequel announced. Ghost of Yote. According to Culture Crave, it will follow a new character named Atsu. Atsu? I have no idea how you would pronounce that. There's going to be new weapons, new mechanics, set in a new era of Japan. Era? Not area? I guess era. Hokkaido in present day takes place over 300 years after the first game, releasing in 2025. Warrior 64 released a larger details on Twitter, so if you're curious about reading that, seemingly from the PlayStation blog. But yeah, this was announced yesterday during the State of Play. I was fully asleep at this time, so I wasn't there to watch this. But still, pretty cool. I will most likely be picking this up. My boy Diaz is still not here, so I guess he's gonna have to miss out. That's too bad. I'm gonna take a little drink here. So, Assassin's Creed Shadows seems to be continuing their terrible press tour, and has, until further notice, cancelled press previews of the game. They have, good news is, they have come out and said, you'll be able to play this on Steam day one. We love to hear that. And they'll be taking away the traditional season pass model. Everyone will be able to enjoy the game on the same time on February 14th. And those who pre-order the game will be granted the first expansion for free. Cool. Yeah, just same from Shinobi over here on Twitter as well. Game has been delayed until February 14th to provide additional polish. Yep, same thing there. This is the official post from the Assassin's Creed account. Although this was posted by Discussing Film, even though they're discussing game. But, yeah. That's really all I have for it. The final two stories, they are heartwarming, and I love nothing more. But these are some wonderful shares. I am not a big watcher of queso. In fact, the times that I watch it is usually just because it pops up in my feed sometime. Um, and then I watch a clip. It seems like the majority of his streaming content is people, at least from what I'm getting promoted. There's the majority of the queso content I get promoted is people making fun of him being a, let's call him, larger gentleman. Um, but it also seems like there's some underlying understanding of that's kind of how it works there, and some of them he laughs at very clearly, enjoying, and some other ones he's acting like, or maybe he really is pissed. I don't know, but it seems like he's acting that he's pissed. In this story here that I want to bring up, this was a really nice one actually, and I love the fact this is a thing. So, in not his, Jacksepticeye uploaded a video today, but the video prior to that had a little thing in the television, or maybe it was the one before that actually. I don't remember. In one of his latest videos, there was a little there's a bunch of things being sent on a TV in a gas station. Hey, these with the 10 bits. And thank you very much. And one of the voices in there sounded to Jacksepticeye a lot like Queso. And he mentioned him by name. And I don't know. Queso had a wonderful little reaction to it. I thought it was super nice. He's surprised to get, that Jacksepticeye knows who he is. And honestly, it would be too. But then again, I'm nowhere near the viewer amount of queso, so I can say that legit. Yeah. I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember which video it's from, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the one. And Queso reacted to the video from Jacksepticeye, and then someone recorded that, and now Jacksepticeye is responding to a fan-made Twitter post of Queso fanboying out that Jacksepticeye knows him by name, which I think is absolutely lovely, and is I thought it was a wonderful little story, and yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was really fun. The final thing I have before we head into some Assassin's Creed here today, ladies and gentlemen. Shit was so funny. Sanjay. Hey, keep the cursing down there, bud. Keep the cursing down. I saw the Sanjay. Yeah, I have to finish that video, but yeah. But yeah, the final thing I have for you guys out there. I thought this is a really nice. Yeah. My boy, Gavin Free. Yeah. My boy Gavin Free got off and got married. If you don't know who Gavin Free is, he, as well as Barbara Jungleman, and I'm blanking on the name right now. I know who it is. Bernie Burns is his name. So it's Gavin Free, Barbara Jungleman, and Bernie Burns. These are members of the now dissolved Rooster Teeth. And while I've never cared for the Rooster Teeth channel itself as much as I've cared for Funhouse, a channel owned by Rooster Teeth back in the day, it is kind of nice to see that some fun things are happening, or some lovely things are happening outside the Rooster Teeth. So while I haven't really followed much of what's going on in any of these people live, this came across my timeline and it was really nice. But yeah, my boy Gavin got married to McTurney, I think her name is. Bro, you missed it. Bro, I talked about this. You weren't here. Hold on. Let's look at this. Cancels press tours. Delayed. Bro, I'm on my shit. Yeah. But yeah, no, I wanted to share this one because this was a lovely little story, and I thought it was super nice to hear something fun and wonderful come out after the demise of Rooster Teeth itself. Anyway, I'm in like 20 Assassin's Creed Discord. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. Show. What we are doing Assassin's Creed today. This means I have to kind of launch the Xbox, don't I? Ah, shit. Good news. It's looking. They spam like stuff like crazy. Yeah, I would imagine. Good news that I have is that it's looking increasingly likely that there will be a stream on Friday. I still don't know yet for sure, as we are not on Friday, and I still don't quite know. But as of right now, I'd say there's if I had to get a percentage, about 85% chance. Which is pretty good. That's a good percentage. That's a good percentage. And I also know what we're gonna play. If we're doing a stream on Friday, this sort of hinges on nothing else coming up. But if I'm right, which I think I am, which is why I'm saying 85% chance, we will be playing Starfield. And I know I can already hear it from a mile away. Why on earth would we play Starfield? Bro, chill. God damn, you gotta chill, bro. I'm loading this shit up. My Xbox is ready for it. I'm just talking in the meantime. Thank you for the 10 bits. Look at it. Look at it. It's already here. We're ready for it. Does that sound good? You don't have to bribe me. You really have no. It's scheduled. We're doing Assassin's Creed Revelations now. It's in the schedule. I talked about the things I wanted to talk about, and I want to mention the fact that we're doing most likely a Friday stream this week, and we're playing Starfield, and I thought it'd be nice to talk about why we're doing it. But all right, dears, just let me know. Are we doing green screen today? Are we doing green screen? You gotta let me know here. It's up to you. All right, Mr. Diaz has asked for it. All right. I gotta do a final thing, and then we're good to go. I gotta change the light settings. That's what I gotta do. This light here. I mean, you can see it. Terrible, disgusting lighting here. Absolutely despicable lighting. Who would want this lighting here? I mean, disgusting, ugly, garbage light.
Sturdy John Pork lives in Grimace Shake Water on the Hill, Wine Glass, Moai, Skibbity Oil it never fails to Ambatchuk Turkish Quandale, Moai, Wine Glass, No Diddy, Moai, Wine Glass, Smurf Cat is not yapping Hawk Tewer Patrick Bateman is Chad Bro never fails to Sussy I show speed is not blazing brain rot, Wine Glass, Moai, Kai Senate locked in Among Us Mabeast thinks he Freddy Fazbear brain rot what the Sigma Turkish Quandale low taper fade.
Bro, what are you telling me?
Turkish Quandale Kai Senate.
I don't have a young enough brain to really get this kind of brain rot. This is beyond me. Also, Where is risking up Livy Dunn? Where is the Phantom tax? You know, you're reusing a bunch of different things. It's weird. This is what the light is on Reed. This is overdrive light that completely cancels out the green screen. That's amazing. Star Wars, no good either. Outrun kind of works. I'm not gonna lie. That's not bad. Nightlight, not bad, not bad. It could be a lot worse. Aurora Lightning, not bad either, actually. Halloween. Oh, that's canceled. That's amazing. Spring Blossom. That's canceled it out as well. Tropical. It works. That works. Let's see, what about Bright? Bright works. Energize. Energize definitely works. Actually, I think Energize works better. Doesn't it? Am I wrong? I think Energize works better. Holy shit. Yeah. Alright. Leaving it on Energize. It's going to energize me, guys. It's what I need. What is it? Baby Gronk listens up Livy Dunn. Is that what the quote was? You Zoomers out there. Is that... Wait, no. Wait, you guys are... Gen Alpha is what's... That's the youngest one right now, isn't it? I believe so. You Gen Alphas out there. That's what I got. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, we out here. Shit, that's the wrong screen. I sent Mike a capture card to the wrong screen. There it is. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, sure. What you got for me today?
A pleasant surprise, Ezio.
I tried out, this is lime taste today. It's completely keying out. That's amazing. It's a lime taste today. It hits. It hits hard. I'm with it. Full skibbity. No Ohio. No cap.
So what is our plan?
I understand certain things. Ohio's bad from my understanding. I've learned that much. That knowledge I've managed to grasp.
Ezio, we want to protect our Shehzade.
Yeah, Ohio is the new Florida, I believe. My generation, we have Florida man. I guess these days it's Ohio man. I don't know what Ohio did or what's going on there. The Templars are planning to attack the Ottoman royal family. Join Yusuf, protect the Ottomans, and gain their trust. All right. Let's roll. By the way, pretty cool news. By the way, I didn't share this, but I've managed to finish getting all the VODs updated. So I believe all the VODs and the Vosh channels across all of them should have had a they should have a they should have a date now. Ah, I screwed this one up. Oh, there is Yusuf. Oh, that's... Why would you do that? Oh, Yusuf is definitely way ahead of me. Oof. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Who's Tua? I'm sorry, I don't know. Actually, I do know that one, and I know that one. Although I do love there's like there's a whole meme culture. Oof. That's like started around that girl, the Hawk Tua girl. Haley something, I believe her name is. She started a podcast with It was either Logan Paul or Jake Paul's network. She had her first episode. Yeah, the show has immediately become a fucking meme, which is amazing. Ow! Yeah, it's really fun. I haven't watched the first episode there, and I'm probably not going to.
Minstrels from Italia. I am going to enjoy this.
Now I got some of the missions, and do not be detected. Bro, are you kidding me? Oh, it's new. The podcast is very, very new. Very, very new. No, 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 no. Not bad at all. Poison darts. How the hell do I knock them out without being seen? I don't know. No, 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 no. Wait. Wait, what? I am very confused right now. I cannot tell what's going on. It is it's a complete mystery to me.
Minstrels from Italia. I am going to enjoy this.
Knock out minstrels without being detected. How on God's green earth do I do that? Oh, so those are the targets. Well, hello, sirs. How on earth do I do this without being detected? I feel like there's something incredible. Ah. Yeah, no, I figured. Jesus, they shot me outright. There's the assassin. Poof! I am very confused about what's going on. I feel like this is the first mission I've really been, like,
I am going to enjoy this.
utterly confused.
Find thy wounds, noble signor.
Oh! Oh. Wait, what? Oh! Sorry about that, man. I do apologize. Oh, that's... Ooh. Sorry about that. That's a bad sleep if I've ever witnessed... Oh! Oh. Oh, I guess it's fine. This guy's, is all good. Yes, I guess focus on me. Bro, they always knock me over. Where on earth did my bros go? Who took my bros? Oh, there. Hello. There it is. I think I'm kind of getting the point of the mission. We have to, like, sneak around. Ah! Not where I wanted to go. And go to these locations without being noticed that we're going to these locations. And then my bros and I will knock, or rather, we're just my bros. My bros will knock them out. There it is. Now, where to put you guys? Yep, just pick them up. Alright. Hey, I get the point of the mission now. Alright, we did it. That only took me 3 years to figure out.
I feel ridiculous.
My blade is too conspicuous on this outfit. Are you armed?
C'est le deal. You mark the targets, and we will take them out.
Oh, wonderful. Bro, Ezio looks weird in that outfit. Something ain't quite right here.
Were you ever young?
Also, I love the fact there's subtitles for you guys, but because of the name, you guys can't see it.
This courtyard is closed to the public. Turn around and start walking.
Perdonate, buon signore. We are this evening's entertainment.
Any old gerzek can carry an instrument around. Get lost.
I can't believe I stand here
You sound like
my
a dying
time I
cat.
waste. But you who sit and smile at
What
me
is this?
sincerely have no
Where
taste.
Batson?
Ostentinier, I beg you.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Constantine's corpse would turn.
Pekala,
Not stumble
go in and bother the guests with that noise.
All right. Okay, so we have to figure out who we're taking out. But all right, I get where we're going with this. This is actually pretty fun. Once I figured out what on Earth we were doing, that's kind of where all this started to work. Hmm. Oh, we're scanning people. That's what's happening. Ah.
Proud Romagna's iron lady.
Nice. This is awesome. I love this. All right, sorry, gotta go. I gotta go. The eagle vision is actually kind of annoying with the way it works. You have to make sure that your thumbstick isn't turned anywhere. But when you click it in, it has to be like perfectly centered. I sing in Italiano. My Greek is non-existent. I appreciate it. That was smooth.
The courtyard is clear.
But I do not see Prince Suleiman. Follow me.
All right, let's roll. I will play more music for the
Now
folks.
this is a celebration. Suleiman, the Sultan's grandson and governor of Kefe.
I will sing my heart out for the Suleiman.
And who is that?
His
Oh. And the uncle as well.
He's grooming himself.
I know. Beautiful voice. I couldn't said it better myself. Thank you very much, all you guys.
We have more Byzantines to find.
I know it's crazy how good I sound.
Thank you for coming.
The things I do to save the world.
Nice.
Time.
The other day I was sitting on the toilet, and that's where I pooped. It feels like that's kind of on par with what he's singing. He's just singing random nonsense.
We should speak soon.
Is the last person? Ah.
Cesare, oh
We should speak
Cesare,
soon.
a man of great
I was scratching my balls the other day. And a little Berlin came out with it too.
I hope you are enjoying yourself.
I'm legit just trying to think of the most random things. What's better, AC Brotherhood or Ghost of Tsushima? I think I like the idea of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood more than I actually like playing the game. So if you're talking like pure like love for the game, Brotherhood without a doubt beats out Ghost of Tsushima. But actually playing, I feel like Ghost of Tsushima wins. What about story? I don't know. I think uh like it's I think Ghost of Tsushima still wins because I think my love for the game is purely like it's purely in what I have in my head and what I think the game is.
traveling through
It's wonderful to see you.
I was walking outside the other day, and that's where I stepped on a snail. I didn't mean to do so, but it just happened.
Cesare Suleiman, take cover! Follow them! Ezio!
For me, yeah. What?
Stay away from me! Time to go visit.
It's God of War. A Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's accurate. What? Kill what? I am very confused. I keep running and running and running, and the game is like, nah, you're too slow. Got him.
It is a relief to see you again. Mio bel menestrello. Did I say that right?
Hey.
I hear you are a governor, too. Is there anything you do not do?
Yeah.
Do not talk to strangers.
I'm not by any means saying Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is bad, but I think you're definitely right in describing it as it's the spirit that I love with of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood more than the game itself. I haven't played too much of Ghost of Tsushima, but what I've played, I've enjoyed a lot more of.
His family.
Not very well, evidently. Ezio, do you have some time to spare? I would like your opinion on something.
Yeah, sure.
Will. One once I change out of these rags.
Gazelle, meet me when you are ready.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. I did like my setting though. I have plenty more stories if need be. Oh, I don't care. Hold on, let me see. Let me think of another story. I can come up with something. Something that isn't really far out there and weird, you know. Ooh. I'm coming up with some. I'm having a hard time coming up with something good. I mean, that is not to say I didn't do stuff. It's just I don't know what to sing here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. They won't mind. No, they wouldn't mind me coming by, would they now? No, no, no. That's crazy. Today I went for lunch, and it was quite delicious. It was a chicken that was oven baked and seasoned with some garlic and sesame. Wow, that really touched my soul there. I felt that one story. I felt that story deeply within me. That's why I had to sing about it. Incredible. Chicken seasoned with garlic and sesame, oven baked. I like that story. Alright, is there anything else I can really do in here? I think it's pretty much just the locked... Oh, wait, this is exactly where I have to be. Perfect. Let's just continue then. Oh, there seems to be some guards. Not sure how much they are really a fan of me. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Oh, poop. Alright, give me a second here. I will figure this out. Very nice. Hey, did you shoot me? What? I could not figure out what was happening there. I got very confused. There was a lot of guards. I got blindsided there. They might as well shot me in the back of my head. That did not go particularly well. Let's maybe see if we can't get around the building by climbing on the walls. I think that's the first time I've really like been in a fight and I really just got my ass handed to me. That's impressive. I also really have to go buy a smith sometime soon. One of my armor parts is completely broken, I can see. Yo, just climb completely off the wall, would you? There it is.
I have arranged a meeting with my uncle Ahmed and the Janissary captain, Tariq Barlatel.
God, my eyes itchy.
The Janissaries
Ah. But yeah, if I wanted to mention this again, if you hadn't heard, we're playing Assassin's Creed. What the fuck? We're doing that right now. I was going to talk about Friday. We're playing Starfield. I'm in a bit of an interesting situation. I've kind of seen what I wanted to see, but now we're getting the Shadow Space DLC, and I am curious to see what's going to bring. But I feel like if I really gotta enjoy that, I gotta be ready for it to launch. And that requires at least a little bit of playthrough. Yeah. Is investigating the attempt on his life. It's dropping on the conversation with another Captain Tarik. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be hot. I know. It's gonna be just so amazing. I'm actually kind of excited for it. But it sort of all depends on how my weekend sort of arranges itself. I have some work to do tomorrow for it to really work. Some weekly stuff that I kind of have to get finished earlier than usual. Oh, so it's not done there. It's higher up. Gotcha. And my Friday have to kind of open up. If we can do that, we got potentially like 3 days in a row where we can do some serious streaming.
Your incompetence borders on treason. And to think that today your Janissaries were outshone by an Italian lute player. Preposterous.
An inexcusable failing, Effendi. I will conduct a full investigation.
I will conduct the investigation, Tariq. For reasons that should be obvious.
Evet, Shehzadem. You have your father's will.
And his impatience. Uncle, I am relieved to see you safe.
Likewise, Suleiman. Allah emanat ol.
Yeah, but I think it would be pretty fun. I'm undecided in terms of whether we should play with mods, especially since when the DLC releases, odds are all mods are gonna break.
Choosing me as the next sultan, not my brother.
Ahmed. I am not depraved enough to imagine the conspiracy you accuse me of.
What have I done to earn such contempt from the Janissaries? What has my brother done for you that I have not?
May I speak freely?
You'd better.
Ahmed. Pensive in times of war and restless in times of peace. You lack passion for the traditions of the Ghazi, yet you speak of fraternity in the company of infidels. You make a decent philosopher, Ahmed, but you will be a poor sultan.
You may show yourself out.
Oof, he did not like that. I think it should be pretty fun. There definitely has been mods that I've been curious to test out.
Your uncle lacks sway over the
There's, for example, a mod, a polyamorous mod, that allows you to date multiple of the characters before, and let me tell you, the dating in the game is incredibly boring. It's almost borderline not worth even installing the mod. Sure, you get to learn some interesting stuff about the characters as you go down that path, but you don't necessarily have to go into that relationship to still figure all that out. And the stories you get from the characters are honestly the most interesting parts of that whole thing. When you end up finding someone in Starfield that you wish to be together with, it's pretty much all dialogue options. That's it. That's what you get for being in a relationship with this person. It's new dialogue options. There's no like actions or anything like that. There's no saucy scenes like in Cyberpunk. It's purely dialogue options. That's what you're getting out of relationships in Starfield. It's incredible how little there is to it. And you can, I'm fairly certain you can have a discussion or like have a deeper dialogue into a character's back story. Regardless. Regardless of whether you intend on being in a relationship with them. Even if you have a relationship with someone else, I'm pretty sure you can get up to that point where you're like learning about their past self. I've only really done Sarah's backstory in Starfield once before. Not in Dracia, I believe her name is. It's quite an interesting one where like she was part of an expedition and she thought that no one was left, and she kind of just left it all there. And it turns out that some of our crew members were left, and there's just a kid growing up alone on a planet that's basically never seen a human throughout the majority of their life. And then you get to take them back with to the club, just the Starfield Club, as I like to call it. That's about it. So yeah, not really super interesting. It's kind of my point. I know they added added a car in Starfield that you can drive, so I'm curious to try that one out. But I'm also very much like, ooh, nice. I'm very uncertain of how much I'll actually play if I don't do a stream, and that's kind of why I want to do a stream. It's purely to kind of force myself into playing Friday, if that's going to be possible. Otherwise, I'll just play the heck off it at Saturday and Sunday for it to then release the DLC on Monday, I believe it is. Where's the next star mission? I actually do not know. So there's a points we can go to there. Sophia memory. I don't know what those are. I'm not too interested in them if I can avoid them. I locked a den. That's an interesting one. Okay. Does this mean we have to, like, do more stuff before we can continue? I don't know. Romani HQ. What does that mean in this case? I guess we have to do some free roaming, because I legit don't know what to do next. There's not really a clear indication of go here, do this. Alright. Guess we're moving on then. I guess we're waiting for something. I mean, I know it's blinking with the Templar icon, but at least in the last game, those weren't super important to do. So I'm going to go off the same belief that they aren't going to be super important to do in this one either. But I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. And then we're going to be stuck in this story point for a while. I'm also incredibly surprised. So I've been playing Revelation here on my Xbox. And every time I've simply shut down my Xbox and the game has been kind of left running in like a pause state. I am surprised that we still haven't managed to crash the game yet. That is impressive. I know we did the same thing when we were playing Brotherhood, and the game did end up crashing, I think, like once, maybe twice. So for me, it's more about a question of when more than a question of if. So yeah. Trying to figure out where we're supposed to go. I don't know. Oof. That was a rough landing there. I gotta find a doctor or something like that on the way there. I'm running out of potions, Doc. I doubt I can make that jump, but I might be able to make this. Oh, I apologize very much so. My God, I did not mean to use you as a cushion. That cannot be a comfortable cushion either. Even if he takes most of the damage by you landing on him, that cannot be a comfortable situation for any one of us. Alright. Sorry, man. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. Just pure business. All right, Ezio, that's entirely on you. You did not extend that blade nearly far enough out. Again, sorry, man. It's nothing personal. Oof. He technically grabbed that one, but I don't know. Feels like he should have broken at least some bones there. But we figured out where we need to go. I doubt it's going to be too difficult from here to kind of climb up. By the way, I've been watching a couple shows recently. We got Agatha Along, the spin-off series from WandaVision. If you like me, you enjoyed WandaVision. And felt like there were some curious stories that could be told from Agatha in that show. Then it's a fun little show to watch. Either way, I like the character they did there. So, and the actor is really fun as well. So I've enjoyed the 2 episodes that are out so far. But the real heat that's released is the Penguin show. My gosh, that is a real fire. IGN gave it a god awful review from what I remember, and I don't quite understand how on multiple levels. So part of the reason why I've been confused, thinking back in the review, is I have no idea when the review was. And it has to have been like a really early version of it if the show has just come out like last week. So I'm confused about that part. Ooh. But also, how on God's earth, who was watching? Did they get like the most like? What kind of person did they get to watch this? I'm like really confused.
Could be he. Best have a closer look. Where? Did you see where he went?
Bro, I got no idea. I am lost. I am lost for words. He should not have missed me that easy. Shh. No need to panic there, bud. There's a lot of guys up in these roofs. I'm not a fan of this.
Why the hood?
Since when do I have a parachute? Who gave me a parachute and when? I didn't even know I had one, and I just casually opened one. I closed it right after as well, I will say, but still, that's impressive. All right, there we are. Okay, we're gonna figure out how to climb this tower here, because I do not know just by looking at it. Never mind. Seems like it's pretty darn easy. Hold on. Yo! Sorry, I had to do him like that. Sorry, I gotta do you like that, bro. You were too perfect of a target to not just do that. Perfect. Nice. Come on. And jump. Yeah. God, I love the jump blade. The hook blade thing. Sometimes it's... when it works, like truly works, it's like absolute fire. Nice. All right, that was kind of perfect. Nice. Oh, I am sore today. Since I came back from France, it's been terrible in terms of like getting a good gym time. So I had a day where I woke up to gone out, take a shower, was about to put my clothes on, everything was kind of all good, and then my back just kind of locked up like crazy. I ended up going to the gym that day, but that day and kind of like the following gym, like two sessions afterwards, the following two sessions, I all had like, I felt like I got like a migraine while I was down there, or at least like a headache. It was pretty annoying, and I kind of just stopped myself from working out too much to kind of not be too fucked. um, but then last week I was to be like, ah, oh, yes, finally time. I'm gonna get back on track. It's gonna be all good. And then my schedule is just all kinds of fucked, and I just cannot get around to it. So it was difficult to find like a good time to go and like go to the gym and do all that. And I ended up not going until like Sunday, so I didn't get like a good time at all to work out, which really sucked. Okay, do they have any guards up here? I don't think so. There's a guard down there, but I don't know if it's one I should really worry about. I want to try and locate this guy before I go too crazy. I can use patterns. Maybe we can go to the next tower? Need to watch out. Looks like there could be... Oh, I think we're fine, actually. Oh, nice. Deposit was made. Gotta be a little careful here. Trying to do it in a way where it won't get a ton of attention for what I'm trying to do here. I do not know a good way of doing this. Can you guys take this one out, please? Appreciate it. So where is this captain guy? See? Oh shit, he's down there. I see him. Nice! What? Why on... Nice! Why in God's earth would you attack me after that? That seems like an idiotic move. That was... I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty darn perfect. Ooh. That was slick. It was good timed. He just happened to be in like a perfect spot. What do you mean he can't jump up there? Okay, now you're being idiotic, Ezio. Come on now. Ignite. Yes. Gotta love that. To be fair, so some of the guards are like gigantic cowards, and those are the ones that are like incredibly annoying to deal with. But some of the guards are like beefed up boys, and they will they will kick some serious ass for you. It's not a person that can actually help. I don't know about doing that one then. Is that it for this area? What's in between here then? I guess this can be unlocked from this one here, or this one up there? That is an interesting way they've built that one up. Okay. Well, we figured this one out down here, so that's pretty good. We can go buy a bank in the meantime. So let's buy a bank and move further up. This is just... The game is finally letting me do what I actually want to do. In fact, it's not even about letting me, it's forcing me. Unless I have to do Sophia's story, or whoever the hell that is. Which very well could be, because it's the only thing that has, like, an exclamation point. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna use it as an excuse to kind of do whatever I want in this game. Sorry, dudes. By the way, I've had some really fun times creating or updating some of the titles from like older VODs that had like terrible names. It's been really, really, really fun. So I think specifically on some of the last ones that I did, it was on Witcher streams that we did back in the day on D Live, I believe. And it was what I ended up doing, because I looked through the VOD, and unfortunately the good one that really kind of showed a bit too much is no longer available. It's hard to say that the one with the witch in the hot tub doesn't exist anymore. There are... I'm not even sure I should go there. I'm very worried about potentially saying something, because the kind of thing is, let's say in theory, because I'm not saying it's there, if there was, technically speaking, a bit of nudity in some of the VODs, because I was playing Witcher, and that game is... it's unique. Let's say if there was some of these things. Well, in that case, I think the best situation would maybe just not bring attention to it, and just kind of keep it under wraps. With that said, I have had a little bit of fun. Occasionally, I've written like notes. Some of it's been like relations to what's been said or what the title has been. Like for example, there was a Need for Speed hate stream that I that I went in and did some edits on, and I remember it was like the title was something like I'm drifting around in California, not Miami, or something like that. And then my notes were like basically like a Twitter note where it said Need for Speed Heat takes place in a fictional version of Miami, Florida, and is very much so not in California. So that was a lot of fun. I mentioned you, dears, in one of the notes. It was one of the Witcher streams I mentioned you specifically, and it was something along the lines of, "It's not what you think. I'm sorry, dears." I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was pretty fun. It's pretty fun to do. Yeah. Yeah, man, you're famous now. You're in one of the one of the YouTube VODs comments. I was also really surprised, by the way. So once the last week's Wednesday stream was done, I uploaded it to YouTube pretty much immediately. But I didn't update the description. I didn't update the title. I didn't do anything. And it's currently sitting as one of the highest viewed VODs on the channel. It is not the highest, for the record, but it's one of the highest. Which really surprised me. I did not expect that VOD with nothing at all, just the stream title on there. And like a little thing that says it was streamed on Twitch. That was all.
I know that man.
Oh. Oh, this one's gone now. All right. I had a thing here. It's disappeared now. So yeah, it's been really fun. The next step that I have is much more of a boring one. I want to export a bunch of the VODs from the other channels onto the main channel and potentially delete the other VOD channels. So it's just one big old channel where you can find all the content on. Partially just, it's a bit nicer in terms of like editing anything on them. So instead of it being a big mess of like, oh, I have to go to this channel to update this video description or title or something like that, it's a bit more convenient that way. But also, I found out that the Sir Eagle channel, it hasn't been verified. Not as in like, oh, I'm a special YouTuber, but as in I haven't been like, this is a real person, I'm not a bot. And that actually comes with a difference in the things you can do. As in like currently the Twitch affiliation celebration streams where I played Uncharted, they do not have any timestamps in them, is what I'm trying to say. Hello. There you are. Please, Ezio, I beg of you, just drop down for the sweet love of God. I have not said those words in, like, ages. That wasn't even him! Oh, are you kidding me? I picked the wrong guy. I asked the game, is this the right guy? And he was like, yeah, that's the right guy. I go kill the guy that I think is the one. And he's like, no, that wasn't the guy. You got the wrong guy, my guy. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Like, the image there showed the person that I thought it was, and I killed him after Ezio killed two random strangers. Oh my god, that was annoying. We have to do another one now, because the freaking captain in this one is a giant wuss. He's gone into hiding. Oh boy. I will say, some of the most difficult streams to update a title for were actually Mario Kart ones. I don't know if I mentioned this, but essentially, I might add them back later, but for now, I've removed the mentions of the other streamers in the description. And it's not that I don't want to credit them, it's more that I've added their names to the title now. That's the difference. Hey guys, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here. I do apologize heavily if I wasn't supposed to be in here. Sorry. Oh boy. Game, why you... Oh my god. What is he doing? Very nice. Ooh. Oh. Hey! Don't you freaking dare shoot after me! You're gonna shoot after me now? Oh my god, these people! Oh, for the sweet love of God, don't you dare shoot at me too. Would you stop trying to shoot after me? Oh my god, I can't handle any more of these. I gotta go. Sorry, guys. Peace the fuck out. Oh, thank God. I was not prepared to go another round with those guys. Those guys are serious. I despise the fact they have guns. Who allowed them to have guns? That's uncool of you. Alright, let me see if I can get a good vantage point from up here. Nice. That's a nice and fast climb. Okay, so that's where we want to ignite it. Is that like a box down there? Looks like there's a bunch of random stuff down there. I do not have a good view of the captain up here. I can't see anything from up here, in fact. Oh, haystack. Perfect. Yeah, that one was totally pointless to climb. Shh, take him out. Is that him? No, that's just a random guy. Oh, perfect. Is he leaving already? Oh boy. Who said you can shoot me? I have to panic run and everything. It's terrible. Jesus! Oh, thank God. Gentlemen, have a good day. And peace we with none of you. For the sweet look. See, this is a secret trick you may not know. Really? Don't you dare shoot me. That's what I thought. Very nice. Alright, time to climb that tower. I'm getting out of here. I have no interest in staying here any longer than I have to. I don't like these people. I don't like these places. I'm freaking out. Alright, let's roll. Oh, don't you freaking do that to me. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Very nice. Oh, there's something on the very top of the tower. Ah, fuck it, I don't care. It was fun collecting these during Brotherhood, I think, or was it Assassin's Creed 2 that we're doing? simply because I was on break anyway, and I didn't mind doing them, but I don't want to do them again right now. Let's buy the bank, and then try to see if we can't get one of the final areas. It's always... I prefer buying banks, first of all, simply because the banks are what's going to actually, you know, give you the money. The closer you are to a bank that you own, or the very least can withdraw money from, the closer you are to getting said money. 4,800, nice. So banks are always at the top of my priority list in terms of what to unlock. Let's head back up to this one. I think we can do it. We just need to be 100% sure about where this guy is, because we know the minute he sees me or senses any kind of danger, he's gonna wuss out and, like, climb for the hills, so to speak. He's gonna find a door. I can't blame him too much. If I was the captain there, I would definitely do the exact same thing. So I can't really blame him too much. But in terms of me playing the game right now, this is very frustrating to deal with. Alright, can you take some of my heat, please? I got you 100. I don't have that much money, but I'm gonna give you 100 right now. Alright. Let's give this another shot. Something tells me this is items and not money. 95%. Yes! I nailed that percentage. It's purely based on the fact that the majority of the chests that I've found so far in the game have not had any money, but just random things to create bombs with. Don't get me wrong, I like creating bombs, but not that much. You do not say. You don't say. That's what I meant to say. Get that guy out. Sorry. I thought I could jump that. Please, this one is not gonna have money either. Oh, it did have money. No guard. No, that's a terrible jump. Nope. That's a no-go. That's not what I asked from you. Oh, I guess they were stopped by some guards or something? Come on. Shh, 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 shh. This one's definitely not gonna have money. 100%. Yeah! No, I'm not here. Don't worry about it. So where is this guy? Definitely not him. Definitely not him. Not him. Where is this guy? Is he out? I guess that's the next question. I would have figured he would have returned by now, but maybe he hasn't. I feel like we got a good spot. We just need to locate this guy, and then we freaking got him. He's gonna be toast the minute I figure out if he's out or not. I mean, this is the usual path, I think, that he walks. Is it not? I feel like he would walk by up here. He's walk out down there. What about down there? Nope. I got nothing. All my spots are ringing as no. I guess the track's only there for limited times. You can see where he was, but not necessarily the entire route that he takes. Ooh. Where's that assassin? The other one that's kind of staying around some rooftops. Or not assassin. Soldier. Nice. Shh. Take him out. Double O, double O. That's not him. That's a random priest. I got pretty much free reign over the roofs now, I think. And I got no idea where this guy is. This is not good. Okay, so there's some tracks over here, so that's at least something good. He's walked in a circle there. Does that mean he walks in there, or what does that mean? Seems like he just walked circle in and out of this area. Oh, sorry. I can't get a good view on whether or not he actually is still here. Hold on, I got my boys. I can clear these guys out. Ah, shit, that's actually a bad idea. I just realized. Huh. The tracks are gone again. Oh, the tracks leads up there now. Okay, let's follow that lead. Ah! Did not mean to fall off the roof there. That was definitely not my intention. Alright. Perfect. Some guards down there. Leads up through a path through here. These all seem to lead out of the area. That's what I'm kind of noticing here. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm pretty sure he's not out. He's not out to play. Because the tracks that I'm finding are consistently leading out of the area where they don't want me to be. Which tells me that he's not really making his rounds currently. Yeah, we got the priest over there. Let's explore this corner. Actually, hold on. Can we hide in here? If we can hide enough for enough time in here that it's gonna be like, let us go back in. That'll be perfect. Also, I can hide myself again. Here's what you're not seeing. It's a little. There's a little thing down here. If you didn't know, this is here as well, and that's about it. Maybe I have to be outside the zone for him to respawn. Hold on. I'm gonna Google search this real quick. Hopefully by this time it's gonna at least pop up with notification saying he's back. He's back. Assassin. That's not how you spell it. Not even close. Oh, I kind of have to give a shout out to Apple. They allowed or created a multilingual keyboard now. They allow for that, so I can have a keyboard that checks my spelling both in English and Danish. At like it's one key. Normally you have to like switch back and forth, and like sometimes you're texting with someone in Danish, you have to use a Danish keyboard, and sometimes you're doing it in English, you have to use the English keyboard. It's a whole mess back and forth. But now you can have, I can have a Danish and English keyboard at once. That's really cool. Revelations. God. Spawn time. Do the gods... well, no, captain is kind of what I'm looking for, actually. Captain. Capitan. Captain spawn time. The passage of time is Assassin's Creed Revelations. Templars then won't refresh. Reject all. Wow, I walked around the area for about 10 minutes looking for the captain, and he spawns in wooden bridge, literally 10 foot in front of me. Mind you, I had erased every single enemy from the area. He beelined to the door and would have gotten out if it wasn't for the mine that I put there just in case. Hell of a glitch. Okay. Capturing dens. The higher approach the real time kill any guards. The problem is taking to find the captain there for the stars. Have the rooftop guards respawning? I don't think so. Should never happen unless you leave the area with respect to your field of vision. They are correct though. You need to start picking off the rifleman on the rooftop. What happens is that you come through the rooftop with eagle vision, spawns randomly in front of you or just behind you, which is why you got to get rid of those pesky riflemen first. You got to pick off the captain with your hidden gun. I don't recommend throwing knives because they're heavily armored sometimes. This doesn't really give me a respawn time. That's what I'm looking for. How long do I have to sit here searching for respawn time? Revelations, Captain... I guess respawn time? Respawn time. That's gotta be... Someone's gotta have asked that before. The passive time... only necessary. God damn it, there's so many pop-ups on this page. Calm down. Sure, there's 3 back in per day. They're real 20-minute bar. That'd be an hour. Some missions seem to skip ahead in time, though. I'm not sure about this. To stop carrying that, it's best to take over the entire roof. I know, I figured that part out. Oh! Perfect. All Templar Dems have... Okay. And I do not think the... This is perfect. I do not believe... The guys on the roof have respawned. There's 2 of them? Oh my god. Hold on, no, we can work with this. I can definitely work with this. You have... Are you kidding me? I can't handle this. I cannot handle this. I gotta. No. Oh my god. You kidding me? I had him. I had him. And it would have been perfect if Ezio hadn't picked the wrong guy. I literally waited so that he was gonna pick off the right captain. Because I knew I had to pick off the guy who was the runner. I knew that. And Ezio picked the heavy guy, even though he doesn't run, and I just have to fight him. Oh. All you had to do was pick the guy who is the runner, the one we've been waiting for. That's all. That's all we had to do. Oh. That is. Oh my god. My god. That hurts deeply. That hurts so deeply. Oh. I literally had him in a perfect position, and the game screwed me over here. I was waiting for the runner so that I could get him with a knife and then fight the big guy. I had figured out my tactic. It was perfect. It was brilliant. It was 10 out of 10, and I would have nailed it. Oh. I don't know how long it's going to take to respawn, and I don't think I want to figure out. We're at 10 o'clock anyway, so I figured this is a time to stop. I have to assume to continue the story I have to do Sophia's story or whatever it was. So I guess we're doing that Wednesday next week. I actually, for once, am not sure entirely what we're doing Monday. I mean, like I said, if I can, I really want to do Starfield tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Friday. Friday. But for that, some things have to line up, and I have to do some stuff in advance for it to really perfectly fit. And even then, there's some small things I have to figure out before then. So I don't know. I'll have something figured out. In the meantime, before we end this stream off, I want to mention as well that I've had a couple of ideas regarding want to do the big kind of channel boosting or relaunching, I don't know what you want to call it, by trying to reach a certain goal by the time we get to December 1st. I'm just trying to see if I can find my comments that I wrote down. I wrote them down somewhere. I don't remember where. Here they are. All right. So I wrote a bunch of games down from my initial findings in terms of what we could potentially play during the several hour stream. Now, the thing is, it's kind of tricky because it has to be a game that I can finish within, I want to say, max 8 hours. Somewhere in that ballpark. And if I can, another point to this would be that it would be challenging. So perhaps in actuality, if I knew exactly what I was doing, I can do it in 6. But then by having it be a challenging game, it makes it so that it takes longer, essentially. That's kind of where I want to try and go with this. The games that I've found so far that has potential, and I will mention the ones that I feel like have the most potential afterwards. But the games that I've written down so far are The Wolf Among Us, Surgeon Simulator, Lucius, Octodad, The Deadliest Catch, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, Hitman, World of Assassinations, Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, and Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4. Wolf Among Us, it's a fairly straightforward game, and I doubt there's going to be too many challenging parts. My worry with that game specifically is that it simply story wise is going to be too long. I essentially went into the website how long to beat, and I found essentially out how long these games are. And Wolf Among Us is, I think, 8 or 9 hours, so it's right sort of on the edge of where I'm hoping it to be. I want this to be a long stream, but I don't necessarily want to be here throughout my entire day. And you also got to factor in breaks in between and things like that. So 8 hours, I feel like, is kind of a good spot. Surgeon Simulator is next. This game isn't particularly long, but it's definitely super challenging as you go along. There's like 5 different situations, and there's levels on top of that. For you guys who don't know, so essentially it's like the most basic one I feel like everyone knows is the heart transplant. Well, you can do the heart transplant in the hospital, and then there's in an ambulance, and then you can do it in space as well. I believe those are the 3 ones you can do, and then there's also additional ones like the Team Fortress 2 heart transplant and the Donald Trump heart transplant. And I definitely think as we go along, especially when we get into the ambulance and space one, that's where the difficulty is really going to shine, and that's where I'm hoping it can kind of extend. Surgeon Simulator is definitely what I'm keeping my eye on. Lucius, from my memory, isn't a super difficult game, but is definitely up there hours-wise in a fairly good spot. Octodad, I don't remember it being super difficult. I mean, it is a uniquely controlled game, but not super long. Hold on, I'm realizing my Xbox is still on. Let me go ahead and also turn that on like that. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna turn on my Xbox Series. All right. I can hear the audio from the Xbox. That's how I knew it was still running. Anyway, Guitar Hero 3. This was actually my favorite pick, but unfortunately, from what I've been able to read up about, it's going to be nearly impossible for me to stream. Not in terms of actually setting up the hardware and actually, streaming it per sense, but purely due to licenses and things like that. It's going to be a nightmare to try and figure out. Essentially, even if like there was a whole thing with Activision where you could stream the game, it's still just a ton of copyrighted songs, and that license that I mentioned is expired anyway. So yeah, no way can you actually, from my understanding, fully stream Guitar Hero 3 as it is. What people have done to sort of get around it is replace the audio. And apparently, if you stream with the music from the game, it will Twitch will delete your VOD immediately as it becomes available. So that's a whole thing. So as much as I wanted to play that, I don't think that's going to be possible at all. There's just too many strict rules about it. Another one of the really good ones is Hitman World of Assassination. You have the Hitman, what is it, 2016? The first Hitman remake came out, something like that. They have all of those levels, including the tutorial levels, and then there's Hitman 2's levels, and then finally Hitman 3, and then there are some bonus levels on top of that. It's purely level based, and I feel like if I know what I'm doing, I can probably get through the levels fairly easy with a total time somewhere in the range where I'm hoping for. And it purely comes down to skill. So I'm time-wise a little bit more worried about it than I am with Surgeon Simulator. But with that said, it's level based and kind of works a lot better because like some of these unlike some of these other games, simply because it's a lot more about skill than it's going to be about necessarily just getting through the story. Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. I'm keeping this on here for now. I'm a bit worried time wise because from what I can read up on it, according to how long to beat, it was over 10 hours long, and that's a little too far. And that's just doing episode 1 through 6, right? Yeah, episode 1. Yeah. Episode 1 through 6 essentially. So not sure about that one. Keeping on the list right now. I think one of the really good contenders as well, as much as I've been playing this game for years now on stream constantly, Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4 still is, I think, one of the good games. According to how long to beat, I think it was around 9 to 10 hours to beat. I think I can do better than that. Even some of their faster times said it was going to be more, but I think I can do better. I think I can speed run this bad boy, 100%. Especially if I remember reading up on everything beforehand, so I know what I'm doing as we're going through the levels. Um, and I think it would be just like Lego Stars about completely just doing the stories. So from what I did a quick calculation, and I could be completely wrong. I believe I can do a level, or at least the majority of the levels, in like 10 minutes. There's about 6 of them. So that would be an hour. And then in between there, there's going to be classes and things like that. So I've kind of mapped it out as like an hour and a half per year. Is kind of what I'm expecting. So that times 4 is 6 hours. So that's kind of my expectation with all this time wise and how long it's going to take. But I guess we'll kind of figure that out as we get closer. Yeah. I will try to figure this out in due time. My hope is that we can start this goal October 1st, which is on Tuesday next week. So I have a little bit of time. I have the weekend where I might actually just be playing a ton of Starfield, so we'll see. But I'm hoping to have it ready for then, and then I'll find a game that we can do. The actual date I won't be able to announce, I think, in October, because it's going to be partially based on when my kind of Christmas winter holiday is, when I'm taking time off from work there. So it's going to have to be based around when exactly I'm off. And I don't know for sure yet. Sure, I can give a time where I'm like 95% sure I'll be off, but from my point of view, I want to do it as early as possible in December, and I can't really give an early estimation until we're anywhere. I think at least until like November is the earliest I can give sort of an idea of when it is. So, but yeah, for now, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. I'll try to figure out whether I'm going to be back on Friday for some Starfield. I definitely know I'll be playing Starfield over the weekend. The question is, are you guys coming along? That's kind of the big question that I have. So I guess we'll have to figure that out. Until then, I'll see you guys. Either. Yo, thank you for the 10-bit Ds. I'll probably see me. Jesus, calm down. 10 more bits. Thank you, Ds. I'll probably see you Monday if I can't figure something out with Starfield. I think it would be at least fun to bring you guys in for the beginning stream.
The giant horse cock weighs over 11 pounds.
Why would you say that on stream, dears? That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting of you. Why would you mention something like that? This isn't the National History Channel. You can't just drop that comment out of the blue. Jesus. Some people don't know about timing, I guess. So yeah, I'll figure that out. Also in terms of mods and things like that. I think at the very least, us doing the first bit of the game together. I think I did a stream when we got the new stream icons. The one that Deers is showing off right there, the purple one.
Hey Google, order giant horse dildo.
I should mention this to you, so you're aware. while I do have a device that would respond to that first part of the sentence, I'm not sure it has access to purchase things for me. And it's not hearing it because it's coming through my headphones. So I'm sorry about that, dear. Sorry. The order has not gone through. I'm afraid. So anyway, yeah, I'll figure that out. Odds are looking good for this Friday. Things are looking like I'll be home in a good time to get myself prepared for stream Friday, and then we'll have some fun with Starfield. At least the beginning sequence should be pretty fun. Yeah. Until then, guys, I'll see you either sometime later in the week or most likely Monday. All right. See ya.